Would you look at that?
That's insane, isn't it?
That
was all under this house.
Yeah, that's
at one time that was all underneath this house.
So we found a lot of poo.
A lot of poo. Let's have a look at this lot of poo.
Flashlight on.
So we're down in London yet again. We're down here for 3 days because no one else can solve these problems in London, it seems. So we've got one of these to do every day in London. But that there is basically human poo that's been pulled up out of that bit, dragged up on the side by the rats. Same there, and same there. And basically them bits, that bit there, that's been washed off by whatever that pipe is. We'll discover more about that in a bit. And that's what's washing that bit off there and over on this side as well, I think. But that is just a massive mound and that of human excrement.
And this has been going on for 2 years, hasn't it? 2 years.
2 years.
2 year problem. But yeah, what I think we're looking at here is that U-bend has got blocked, and I've got a funny feeling that in the house where the downspout is, where they did fill a hole in, I reckon that the rats have come back out of here, tried to dig around that hole, it's put gravel into this pipe, it's eventually got into the U-bend, it's blocked the U-bend, and it's created a scenario where the rats from the main sewer are literally just coming here where they can keep the food and they're just eating it and breeding.
And that's why it's not a constant noise underneath the floorboards of nesting and stuff at this point. But it's only a matter of time. Let's get here in the poo then.
Should we even blast it? It might come undone. You never know.
Yeah. Let's see if we can unblock it without getting the big jetter out then, dude.
That's going to stink, I'll tell you that for free.
It's not hit me yet. Oh.
See how it's gone black? That's a telltale sign that water's been there for many, many, many months, if not years. Get rid of all them spiders and all that, because we're going to go down there.
Alright. So we got to jet that out now, Rick, yeah?
Yeah, it stinks. You see how the water's going a bit grey coloured? That's all the fat in there.
Yeah.
And the dish soap, washing detergents all mixing together.
We're going to slowly but surely get through the horror that is that U-bend. It must be in there. It must be in there. See the things that we do for our clients?
I'm doing it to create some turbulence to hopefully mash it up enough.
What I might do is get the old-fashioned way in there as well, eh? I don't want to have to get in there and do it by hand, that's a certain.
I reckon I'll get it, it just feels really compacted. I reckon that's been blocked for several years.
Boom!
We missed it. Oh, come on, you get
Keep it going. What the hell is all that there that's still holding that up?
As it's going past, we're breaking it up to make sure that it doesn't cause a blockage further down the system. Because there's a lot of sand in there.
Because we're good like that. I get all the lovely jobs, don't I? Getting these bricks out and look, lo and behold.
That's what I was just trying to describe to you. Look, so what I was trying to explain, you know how you said your problem appeared? Now picture that pipe was in the pipe somewhere. Now 2 years ago, that could have fell out of the pipe and Mr. Rat came along and dug a hole. And that's a piece of sewer pipe and that's all it takes for... So that's kind of a good example of what I was trying to describe. But then you look, that'll just be a load of silt. But the fact that it's gone black tells us that it has been there for a while, because from my experience, the soil and stuff in the pipework only tends to go black when it's been blocked for a very long time.
I thought that was another bit of pipe, but it was a piece of poo. Yeah, this is concrete. What we originally thought was human poo, actually, is concrete that the builders chucked down in here that probably caused that blockage that we've spent all that time unblocking, but he made a nice little surface for poos to be dragged up on it and then holds it nicely for the rats and they can get stuck in.
So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to carry on rinsing that all down and then we're going to
survey from here, go that way, look at that one,
put some
make sure it's all joined up.
Give me some more slack.
So we're looking for holes
or... Yeah, well, loads of things, misjointed pipes. Fine.
All these are joints?
Yeah, each one you see is a joint, and now you can probably understand how easy it is to have one of 3 million to have a break on it. And the fact that the other thing is, this pipe has been here for how many years? 150 maybe?
Well, that's why I'm kind of edging towards the more modern stuff that's been done.
Yeah, because don't forget as well, they've had the basement.
It might be all off that eco drain, you know.
Yeah, off the bath.
It doesn't
But
really matter on this.
how comes that it's so clean, the pipe?
Well, partially because we've maybe we cleaned it out a bit.
Yeah, because we
and
put the jetter in there.
don't forget that from upstream there, the only thing that should be coming into it, I think. Oh no, because the toilet water comes in there as well,
the
doesn't
toilet
it?
water and the rainwater, maybe.
Yeah, so maybe the rainwater, all the rain we've been having.
That's crazy how it's clean.
Yeah.
There's no, you know.
Well, that's the amazing thing of Victorian engineers.
Yeah, it was done right.
It has the correct amount of fall on it, so the poo and the water goes away. Modern builders, they just think, oh, it's got a slope on it, it's going to go away. But what they don't understand is if the water goes away quicker than it holds the poo in suspension, the poo stays there, and eventually they just keep building up until you end up with a blockage.
But like, you know, toilet paper and all that will go through there.
Yeah, everything.
So how is it possible there's nothing stuck somewhere?
Because it's just how well
Just
they did
well
stuff back
built.
then.
Yeah? Is
Yeah.
it normal to have it so clean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the way it should be.
That's how it should look. So now that looks to me like it's going into 4 inch,
Let me just zoom in on that.
which is going to be quite a nightmare for me to get the camera up because there's going to be a lump on it. See, it's a reducer.
It's a smaller pipe.
It's a smaller pipe, which I'm
How far are you down? How many meters, you know?
I think it's about 10 meters. See now this, here we go. This is 4 inch now. So what we know is this stuff here, all the way to this manhole, is what's it called? Terracotta ceramic pipe. That is 4 inch pipe, plastic pipe, and it's a coupler. So they've just literally used a T-piece, because you can see there's another hole. So it's a T-piece like that, and they've shoved it in the end of the 6 inch pipe and potentially cemented around the back of it.
It should be like a sweeping bend, as it's called, shouldn't
It
it?
should be a sweeping bend, or it should just be a reducer. It shouldn't just be a 4 inch pipe into a 6 inch pipe, because now we're going to struggle to get that up there. Who knows, the shunt, I might be able to get it to go in.
Yeah, shot. Shot.
I need some more.
Now, what's...
So
Is
let's-
that-
in fact, you know what we could do now? If we get the toilet to get flushed,
Which
because
one you need?
the upstairs, I think that's your soil pipe going up now.
I'm gonna flush one of them.
Yeah.
Just one,
Just-
yeah.
just
one of the
should
upstairs.
They should all connect into the same one.
I can hear it.
Perfect. So that's one.
So if you
You
could
think
run
it's
the
the
sink
manhole?
now. No,
It's
no.
definitely, it's definitely the
That,
manhole.
that's
Because I
the
can go
manhole.
cover that and then you can see fish.
No,
and
no,
so-
no.
No,
I
that's
was
fine.
just showing
Yeah,
you
yeah.
so we know it's
So
there.
if you could run the sink
I think
now.
that's the sink, because if
The
you
sink
think
of the kitchen.
yes,
But when you say I think it's the sink, which one is it?
this pipe here at the top.
Ah, that's
So
a
that's
Yes.
coming down into the top of it.
Ah, okay.
And the reason why I think that's the sink, because if you think about it, the distance from the sink to where the manhole is, this is in the middle, so it kind of has to be. That's all unblocked now. All of that came out of there, by the
Oh my
way.
god.
Yeah.
They were supposed to do that last time they came.
Really? That was all full of. That was really badly blocked. We
Yeah.
spent like an hour digging it all out.
But it was all caused by the rats, so it was getting stuck in the U-bend. And what they've done, they've took out the bung that used to be in there.
Well, I can see water coming down here now, so I would say that that's not that one. I think that's the washing machine. It's quite a simple system, really, so
So
far.
it's just one pipe. To
Yeah,
connection.
but they're never like this. They usually have like 20 pipes coming into it, and this is looking kind of dry, like you'd expect for water. You know what? It's looking like that echo.
We're telling all the blokes in the office. That's my pipes. Best pipes in London. See now what we're seeing is silt and gravel.
But that could
Okay.
that could be off the back garden.
Yeah, but remember what we saw in the back manhole?
Oh, the rats.
Yeah, so they tried that pipe that was going straight upright, the one you was just looking at, was actually a redundant pipe that doesn't actually go anywhere, or the pipe going into it hasn't got a grommet on it.
Oh, I've got an idea.
Something
actually.
like that.
Could just push all the way through this.
Yeah, because I need to scoop that out because I don't want it coming through.
You know, it might be easy with a little camera on the back, actually.
Right,
Yeah, I think
what I
we
want to do is go around the back now.
Yeah, let's use the little camera to
So,
serve
but
us.
so far, no holes.
Yeah.
There was just a rat stood in the middle of there. Where did it go?
He'll come out again in a bit, I think. And he was literally stood on the pile of poo, eating the poo,
Yeah.
like we're always telling people. But I was so shocked.
It's a big guy.
You know, it was a little baby one, like a juvenile.
But it's exactly the same thing. That needs clearing out.
And that's full. And you know what's mad? That's actually got bricks and stuff in it, so it wouldn't surprise me if this is cause of the situation potentially.
I think it already had some poison, because the reason we never see them is because they're quick and they've got their wits about them. When they've had poison, it's a bit like they're drunk, and he was a bit snoozy, so I've lifted that up. Usually they hear that and gone, you know.
That was hilarious. It was literally just sat there like eating its dinner.
You know what? I was actually shocked. I was looking at it. I was thinking, am I looking at a rat?
What's going on? There?
Well, I tell you, come
But
on.
then the question is that can they from there come to our place?
That's the reason why I was asking about the extensions touching, because it could well be if these extensions are touching each other, they could find a way through maybe.
I don't see how they would. I don't know.
That's a bloody nightmare.
And the thing
That
is
is an absolute nightmare
that's
to
really
get
bad.
that out. But basically, we'll have to start all over again now. There's basically a river going over the top of the gravel
There's
and the
literally
shit.
like a bin full of rocks and bricks and house
But
bricks.
why would you have to clean this one?
Say again, sorry.
Why would you have to clean this
Why?
one too?
So we could have a look in there, but it's kind of on a different person's property, and it's like the whole.
Well, we could put the big camera.
Oh, we
up
could
that,
literally just put the camera up there, couldn't we?
and we'll probably see that rat again.
It has to come out of there, doesn't it?
What is this?
You've just seen, we saw a rat that we didn't get on camera, and it ran that way back into the house. Now, it was a juvenile rat. Kind of tells us, why did it run that way and not that way?
Yeah.
It tells me that there's mommy and daddy rat potentially in the house. So we've got to unblock all of this now.
I hate doing such a thorough job, man.
Yeah,
I
because
really do.
we haven't found any problems on our customers' plumbing. We have seen signs of rats in there, but if the pipes are okay, the rats can't get out, can they?
Right. I rest my case. Okay, that is the original ceramic pot that went in the hole, and that is now in the U-bend. So unscrupulous drainage people have come out, told you they've unblocked your drain, and all they've done is fished that out. All the water goes out across the top of the U-bend, and the shit and all the stones and everything that's doing the blockage is still in there. But this was on top of the blockage. Isn't that outstanding?
Yeah.
And it's always London we get this. Always London, you cockney sparrows. You fuckers.
That belongs in a museum. It's probably 150
I
years
can put it
old.
back in the pot.
Nah, we'll put a metal one in. That's pretty. You know what? We should keep that for educational purposes.
Yeah.
Right, this is pretty grim in here. This, just to put it in perspective, that is literally nearly a foot deep of crap.
I'm going to have to put my arm up there, man. Oh. There you go again, the inside of what used to be attached to a pipe. But the amount of stones and stuff that's in here, oh, it's awful.
And just to put this into perspective, that rat could come back down at any moment. Not to keep reminding you.
Thanks for that's a big encouragement. I keep telling myself, I'm just digging sand pits on holiday when I was a kid. There's a big brick here. I swear there is.
Well, I couldn't get the camera up there, so it would make sense.
Tons of bits of pipe, and
I bet you we're going to find up there it's full of crap.
this.
That
That's a rock.
sounds.
That's like something bad.
I don't know what it is. It just sounds bad, yeah. The echo it's making doesn't sound.
I'll have the bucket for a minute actually. And this is why most pest controllers can't get rid of your rats, because they're not willing to go to the lengths that we're willing to go to. The truth is, this blockage has been caused by the rats digging from out of the broken pipe. There's another bit of broken pipe, look. Dodgy drainage bloke that caused all of this.
It's amazing how like all the sewers we're going in London literally all look like this. The blocked U-bend, bung's been removed out of the overflow. I'm recording just in case.
Oh shit, yeah, the rat's in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, am I going to be with a rat? I don't want to be with a rat.
You'd think it'll run straight down the sewer, won't it? I reckon that rat's gone next door. Maybe
Yeah, look how it's going running clear now.
Maybe there isn't anything up there. That's flying along now, that's how it should be.
I can feel it, mate.
You can.
Yeah.
Well, for all we know, it could be the pipe that's like cracked or something.
Maybe camera time.
Would you look at that?
That's insane, isn't it?
That
Was all under this house.
Yeah, that's
At one time, that was all underneath this house. So never mind the bucket loads I've already taken out the manhole. We've only gone that far up the pipe towards the house. So there's got to be a major problem up here. Major problem. That's crazy, mate.
that's so much hardcore. I have no idea how this hasn't got blocked.
Because it's been trickling over the top somehow, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's incredible. Well, that's all nice and clear, but
His massive bucket, that's all come out of that pipe, basically. So now, as always, a Pest Interceptors rat blocker or rat flap. You can get these on Amazon, or you can get them off our store if you're watching this on YouTube. There you go, Rick, have fun.
I want to get out of here now.
Get that in.
I could have at least tightened the nut up for me.
Marco, can you ask him to give it a big flush again, and we'll make sure that the flap is working. Yeah. So as the flow gets bigger, it's
lifted up
you
now.
can just about see it coming in the
A
shop.
piece of tissue just came
Tissue
under
went
it.
past, and that's the answer, man. Yeah, you can just about make out the flap just working in there.
Get these two stones out of here.
Beautiful. Right.
Right, can I get out of here now?
You may get out of there. Right, let's go and do it next door now.
The only
Oh
thing
man, London. But we've got 3 days to do 3 rat-free lifetime guarantees. That one you've just seen, that was 2 years, 3 years. I think the neighbours might have had them for about 30 years. But that's a different story. We're off now to another part of London. It's literally taken us nearly 2 hours to do 17 miles to get to our hotel for the night.
And we're still not there.
How do you Londoners do it, man?
I could not live here. This is just diabolical.
And we've had to pay for the privilege. Not just the ULEZ and the LES, we've had to pay the congestion charge as well. I mean, for Christ's sake, why would you live here? You know, I know it's your choice, but if you've got rats, you're going to want to watch this video here and this playlist here, and why not hit that link if it's there. If not, don't worry about it. Just search Pest Interceptors or Rat-Free Lifetime Guarantee and you'll find us.